I noticed somebody is now officially the CEO of Michael Huffman's business, but he's still the owner. You went and got that LLC about what, 10 days ago or something? Which means your business nor you was still protected from anything you did before then. You know that, right, Rodmere? That's how you even enunciate that fucking name. Who the hell names their kid that? And oop.
I do have one more, and it's important. It is the last one. Goddess Mia, I am sorry. I apologize. I hope that you will forgive me. And to the pride, I'm so sorry that I planted a seed of distrust. I promise you that I will try to do better. I will seek guidance before speaking out. And I'm sorry that I handled this one the wrong way while trying to defend the queens. I will not stop advocating for equal rights, and I will continue to defend Black women. I will continue to advocate for the LGBTQIA plus and trans community for equal rights. I will not stop speaking out and advocating for equality, but I promise I will seek guidance before I speak out so that I don't make this mistake again. Please give me the chance.
Accountability is really important to me, especially when it comes to my business. Although people may think that it's not because I don't address everything on TikTok. I do try to talk to people outside of the app first. Again, to ensure that these videos don't get doctored, they're going to be posted on my YouTube. What people don't seem to understand is that I operate on my own time. And I help whoever the fuck I want to help. Period. It was not the right of I Speak or fucking T. Nathan to tell me what to do on my platform and with my business. And for all those people that attacked me these last couple of months, may the egg remain solely on your face. The pride is my #1 priority, and I wanted to make sure that you guys felt safe. So remember, diversity equals power. Black lives matter, always. And P.S. T. Nathan, don't ever tell me to fire someone on TikTok.
Part 4, still on the pride. You're not a cult. You're not even a group. I was surprised to learn that you're a collection of individuals from all over the world who not only believe in but exemplify the power of diversity. And I was so thrilled and excited to package up your products and send them to you. You can go back in Goddess Mia's profile and see where she learned that I was putting tissue paper, confetti, and mints into your packages, throwing postcards in, things that were free that I came up with just to make it a little more special. I would leave notes, maybe throw one of my CDs or one of my postcards in there for you guys because I love you so much. But it's impact over intention, and those clips played to people who didn't see the whole video suggest that I might have been putting you in danger, and I regret that wholeheartedly. I'm so sorry for that, and I'm going to move on to the doxing situation now. Part 5, the pride. The DOXXING situation actually never occurred. The video clip which is being played came from a video which was posted way back in April, at which time there was an influx in sales because the video clearly stated, I will never divulge any of this information, not even to Goddess Mia. Now, I was poking fun of the people who were ignorantly implying that I was sharing that information with Goddess Mia by telling them the truth, which is she is entitled to all of the information and the files on the website as the sole business owner, but she has never asked for and has no interest in any of that information besides the fact that once the orders are fulfilled, the information was purged. Now, in the next video, I'm going to explain why we don't get the addresses now. Part 6, this should be the final part of the video. DOXXING will never occur. Here's why. All of the information has been purged because the orders have been fulfilled, and because of the events which personally transpired in February, which I will not delve into. As I said, I am unable to perform those responsibilities. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to put confetti and mints and tissue paper and special little things in your packages anymore. But rest assured that I will not see any of your information, and neither will Goddess Mia, because we had to reach out to a third-party merchandiser, which actually turns out to be a little more convenient and in some cases a little more affordable. And your address does not cross our website anymore. It is encrypted and securely submitted to a third-party website. Your information is safe, and again, I am so sorry. I'd like to address the things which occurred 2 weeks ago. I have many apologies to make, so this may be a several-part series. First of all, I must say that Asperger's is not a disease or a disability. It's a disorder. It's a maintainable disorder, and I possess the skills necessary to avoid an Asperger's meltdown. I failed to utilize those skills. No one and nothing is to blame but me for the content which is being circulated. Now, I apologize to Goddess Mia from the bottom of my heart because I betrayed my friend who sent me a voice clip that said, do not post any videos regarding any of the people involved in the drama. And I agreed. I could easily lie and say I never heard the voice clip, but I did. I deliberately disobeyed her wishes, which is a betrayal. And from the bottom of my heart, I do apologize. I am very sorry for that, Goddess Mia. You'd never do that to me, and I did it to you. Part 2, in regards to the apologies which were just issued to Goddess Mia, I will forever stand behind those wholeheartedly. I was wrong, and in addition to those apologies, I owe many thanks and much gratitude to Goddess Mia, not only for the opportunities which she created for me, but also for her loyalty and compassion, because what many people do not know is just as she is being demanded by external parties to do now, I insisted and demanded that she fire me as her business manager on TikTok. I demanded that she treat me just like one of the racist Trump supporters who sent her racist, ugly messages before the election. She refused to do so because she knew that the DOXXING situation was false accusations, which I'll address in the next video. But Goddess Mia, thank you for your loyalty. I love you. Part 3, the pride. I owe you an apology. I can't defend myself against the videos which are being circulated with the accusations that I was involved in DOXXING behavior. However, I will reiterate what I said in the original video, and if I'm ever able to restore that account and retrieve that video, I will be able to prove that those words were taken out of context. However, if you did not see that video in its entirety, it is very easy to understand why you would believe that I did threaten to engage in DOXXING behavior. However, what I said is, of all people on this app that you can trust, I'm the one you can trust. And I also said, no information has ever been released. No information will ever be released. And you can ask anybody who's ordered from the site, and they will tell you their information has not gotten out.
But it's gonna be alright. Cause me and my clique, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. Trick Daddy.
I will not stop advocating for equal rights, and I will continue to defend black women.
Can you at least come back and be honest? You're here to defend only one black woman, or two. Yeah.
And for all those people that attacked me these last couple of months, may the egg remain solely on your face. The pride is my #1 priority.
Rodmere, first of all, there's no egg on our face. Second of all, Mikey was just the tip of the iceberg. This has been going on way before the Mikey bullshit. So don't be putting all this shit on Mikey and then trying to defend Mikey and then blame it on Mikey. And then now that he apologized to you and the pride, everything's supposed to go back to normal and shit. There's no egg on our face. And yeah, we haven't been attacking you. We've been defending ourselves. But yeah, pride being your #1 priority, that's a problem. Real life is happening.
I promise you that I will try to do better. I will seek guidance before speaking out. And I'm sorry that I handled this one the wrong way while trying to defend the queens.
Y'all some fucking weirdos. You want to defend the queens. Like you're fucking... This shit's fucking weird. You're gonna seek permission
before speaking. Like, what the fuck is y'all up? Y'all so fucking weirdos. But you know what? Mikey Huffman, you should have been paying more attention on defending all those fucking cases that you have. All those possession cases. Weren't you the one trying to disrespect me with my criminal record when you have over 57 citations and fucking criminal cases? Fuck you and the Pride. You guys make me fucking sick. Rodmere, come get your motherfucking people.
And just one more thing before I go to bed. We can walk and chew gum at the same fucking time. We can tackle white supremacy and also address misogyny. Especially misogyny in the black community. For some reason, people think we can't multitask. That's weird. We don't have to address one problem at a time. Especially when it comes to systemic racism. Because that's going to take some time to dismantle. See, what we're not going to do is just sit here and fight for Black Lives Matter, fight for police reform, fight for all these other white supremacy bullshits, while toxic black men talk to black women any fucking way. We're going to address this. No more in-house. We've been holding back for a long time while we fight white supremacy. And now we're fucking done. So on this platform, we're going to address misogyny, as well as all the other problems in the world. We can tackle more than one issue at a time. You know what I find hilariously funny? I have been pretty quiet the last 4 to 5 days. Haven't really been posting content. Just getting all my business stuff in order. And then yesterday, I watched at least 20 videos of people talking shit about me. And I go into the comment section and I see a bunch of people just egging them on. And I get mad. And I said, you know what? I'm going to start defending myself. And that's what I did. And then there's a whole bunch of whiny motherfuckers coming to me talking about we need to stop fighting. How come you're not posting that on their fucking pages? How come you're not doing videos telling them to stop? The next person that does that to me, trust me, I'm going to block your ass. I don't need fake people. Fuck off. Accountability is really important to me, especially when it comes to my business. Although people may think that it's not because I don't address everything on TikTok. I do try to talk to people outside of the app first. Again, to ensure that these videos don't get doctored, they're going to be posted on my YouTube. What people don't seem to understand is that I operate on my own time. And I help whoever the fuck I want to help. Period. It was not the right of I Speak or fucking T. Nathan to tell me what to do on my platform and with my business. And for all those people that attacked me these last couple of months, may the egg remain solely on your face. The Pride is my #1 priority. And I wanted to make sure that you guys felt safe. So remember, diversity equals power. Black Lives Matter, always. And P.S. T. Nathan, don't ever tell me to fire someone on TikTok.
I'd like to address the things which occurred 2 weeks ago. I have many apologies to make, so this may be a several-part series. First of all, I must say that Asperger's is not a disease or a disability. It's a disorder. It's a maintainable disorder, and I possess the skills necessary to avoid an Asperger's meltdown. I failed to utilize those skills. No one and nothing is to blame but me for the content which is being circulated. Now, I apologize to Goddess Mia from the bottom of my heart because I betrayed my friend who sent me a voice clip that said, do not post any videos regarding any of the people involved in the drama. And I agreed. I could easily lie and say I never heard the voice clip, but I did. I deliberately disobeyed her wishes, which is a betrayal. And from the bottom of my heart, I do apologize. I am very sorry for that, Goddess Mia. You'd never do that to me, and I did it to you. In regards to the apologies which were just issued to Goddess Mia, I will forever stand behind those wholeheartedly. I was wrong, and in addition to those apologies, I owe many thanks and much gratitude to Goddess Mia, not only for the opportunities which she created for me, but also for her loyalty and compassion, because what many people do not know is just as she is being demanded by external parties to do now, I insisted and demanded that she fire me as her business manager on TikTok. I demanded that she treat me just like one of the racist Trump supporters who sent her racist, ugly messages before the election. She refused to do so because she knew that the DOXXING situation was false accusations, which I'll address in the next video. But Goddess Mia, thank you for your loyalty. I love you. Part 3, loyalty. I love you. Part 3, the pride. I owe you an apology. I can't defend myself against the videos which are being circulated with the accusations that I was involved in DOXXING behavior. However, I will reiterate what I said in the original video, and if I'm ever able to restore that account and retrieve that video, I will be able to prove that those words were taken out of context. However, if you did not see that video in its entirety, it is very easy to understand why you would believe that I did threaten to engage in DOXXING behavior. However, what I said is, of all people on this app that you can trust, I'm the one you can trust. And I also said, no information has ever been released. No information will ever be released. And you can ask anybody who's ordered from the site, and they will tell you their information has not gotten out. I do have one more, and it's important. It is the last one. Goddess Mia, I am sorry. I apologize. I hope that you will forgive me. And to the pride, I'm so sorry that I planted a seed of distrust. I promise you that I will try to do better. I will seek guidance before speaking out. And I'm sorry that I handled this one the wrong way while trying to defend the queens. I will not stop advocating for equal rights, and I will continue to defend Black women. I will continue to advocate for the LGBTQIA plus and trans community for equal rights. I will not stop speaking out and advocating for equality, but I promise I will seek guidance before I speak out so that I don't make this mistake again. Please give me the chance.
What up, Pride? I am drinking my morning covfefe because Kita is at her mom's house, so I can't go to Dunkin'. But it's alright, sugar-free vanilla stuff. Well, anyway, let me know what you're doing today. Like, comment, share, duet, all that good stuff. If you would like some merch, go to goddessmia.com. Also, if you want to see videos of Mikey, please go to my YouTube page and go see the videos, because I want to make sure everybody has a chance to see them. So it's on YouTube. Also, the dual live with me and Vanessa is on my YouTube. So if you want to check that out, go to my YouTube and go check that out. All right, y'all, it's Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to burn it down. Let's see what my notifications look like. Love y'all. And good morning, good afternoon, Pride.
I'm gonna be a mighty king, so enemies beware. Well, I've never seen a king or beast with quite so little hair. I'm gonna be the main event like no king was before. I'm brushing up on looking down, and I'm working on my roar. It's gonna be King Simba's finest thing. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Thank y'all for such a warm welcome back. In the words of Minnie Pearl, I was just so proud to be here. I appreciate all of the love and all of the support, and I look forward to spreading positivity and love from here on out. I love you. I hope you're enjoying your long weekend, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
TikTok is a powerful tool. It's a powerful app, but it also can fuck you up. See, on this app, you gain followers quickly, and sometimes you feel like you have a lot of power. But sometimes when you have power, you get a bit drunk off of it. See, TikTok universe is just that. TikTok universe. But the things that you do online have real consequences and repercussions. But for some reason, people on this app think that you can say anything and you will not receive any consequences. Two creators made a huge mistake today, and now you must face the consequences. Have a good day. People are predictable as fuck and don't have nothing better to do. So after all this bullshit happened with Mikey and the company, I decided to get myself an LLC. For those who got merch, you do not need an LLC. It's expensive. If you want to get it, you can, but you don't need it. But anyway, after all this bullshit was happening, I decided to get an LLC to protect myself. And of course, I gotta put my real name on it. Here comes Denise, aka Cuban, deciding to put my whole name on TikTok. Like, I didn't know you were gonna do that, Denise. I knew Cyborg Grabby was gonna do that shit, and I was hoping you were gonna do that shit too. I just won $100, so thank you. So anyway, Denise goes ahead and puts my name out there. My name is Rodmere, but nobody calls me that. And then now you guys are trying to take out Mikey's criminal record and put it out here like I didn't know. Denise, I don't really understand why you talk about Mikey's record. You have robbery and drug charges on your background. You used to smoke crack, Denise. It's in that article that you have posted on your fucking page. I also like your pictures on that Sheen article and your Instagram. I also learned a lot about you through your sister Dawn. Mind the business that pays you, Denise.
You'll have to watch my previous post to catch up, but here's part 2. Like I said, as the fold has grown, so have the egos. We were using hashtags, music, or whatever to promote this group. None of us were under the impression, nor were we told, nor compensated, that there would be fold merchandise. And that's about the point where I was getting suspicious about the whole reason of having this group. I didn't get involved in this group to capitalize 14 Nathan. Period. So is it legal to exploit your group without compensation, without asking? So is it legal to exploit your group and their platforms without their knowledge, permission, to capitalize for your own personal gain? Yes, it is legal. Is it ethical and honest? No, and I'm not about that life. The other life that I'm not all about is toxic masculinity. You see, when the fold first started, I was the only one with the biggest platform. I got calls, DMs, text messages every day from the men asking me to boost them. And I got calls from those men to remove posts. I'm still getting calls from those men to remove posts, and I'm not even in the fold anymore. But when I called and needed help to promote my art kits or help another person or boost something, crickets. And I can receipt the hell out of all of this that I'm saying. Most, if not all, of the women from that group were not getting support from the men. And this is right about that point where that beef manifested. Mia was breaking this racist nurse's balls all over the place, to the point it got so bad where she was getting death threats, doxed, everything. And she begged and pleaded for the fold to help her because she was scared. And the response that she got from the fold was crickets. A few of us did reach out, but not enough. Not enough. You know, a couple months ago, a couple of us girls were on a Zoom call with T. Nathan and Anthony. And I remember Anthony was in tears, bawling his eyes out, apologizing to Mia and telling her we should have been there for her more. And he was right, period. So since the fold didn't back her up, somebody else came in and did. And it was about 500,000 followers that came to protect her from these racists that still attack her to this day. Yes, we were all getting attacked or whatever, but she got it triple time because of this nurse. And we failed her. A lot. So if you're staying tuned, part 3's coming. You'll have to watch my previous post to catch up, but here's part 2. Good morning. I just want to take a few minutes to address some things. Hopefully you'll hear me out. If not, that's fine. Doesn't matter anyway. I'm deflated. I've got nothing left in me to fight. The first thing I want to address is Anthony I Speak Highland, and you'll have to get this message to him because I blocked him. I've actually blocked anybody and everybody associated with this beef on TikTok. So back to Anthony. I sincerely apologize to you for bringing up your children. It really did not come out the way I had intended. And I am very sorry for that. It came from a very impulsive and emotional standpoint. I was hurt that you didn't call me. I was trying to be candid about it. And if it didn't come across like that, I do apologize. I also want to apologize to you and the viewers for allowing my emotions to infiltrate this app. And I take full accountability for making the biggest no-no in this movement. And that was publicly showing white tears. I was too close to the fire. I was way too close. I was comfortable. That's what happened. The very thing I said don't do, I did. I was too comfortable. And for that, I sincerely apologize also, because that could have been a threat to your life. I get it now. I get it. So I do hope you'll accept this apology. I'm not going to apologize for hurting about this situation because it was hurtful. And that's because of the history that we've all had on here together. We've grown together. We've called each other. We all laughed, we cried together, etc. I think I was a little pretentious in thinking that the bond was stronger than it really was. So this piece of it, I'm cool if you're cool. I'm moving forward. Now let's talk about the beef. So this beef actually started around November-ish of last year in this group I was involved in called The Fold. This group of about 10-15 people was put together by T. Nathan to basically collaborate and weaponize our platforms to attack racists. And yes, there are tenants of The Fold. There are council members of The Fold. I can prove this. And yes, it was insisted upon us to use the Fold hashtag, its music, to promote this group. And it is a very diverse group. Its goal was to protect black folk and lift their voices. And I do believe that its leader had good intentions in the beginning when he created this group. I believe everybody who first joined had good intentions, truly. But unfortunately, as this group has grown, so have the egos. And in my next post, we'll talk more about that. So where I last left off was Mia got 500,000 followers to protect her. And that's basically where her new life started. Her new business started. And they supported that business willingly, knowingly. So while all of that was going on, another situation was manifesting. Vanessa Douglas Chicks was talking to DA Select Lloyd. And it was basically emotional phone conversations. I think they were supposed to meet once and it didn't happen. I don't know. But either way, it was found out Lloyd was cheating on his wife and also talking to several other women besides Vanessa. And the women called him out for it. A lot. And yes, T. Nathan reprimanded Lloyd. Yes, he booed him out of the fold, but for the girls, it was like pulling teeth to get that done. I thought of it as a soft boot instead of a swift kick, because the two have a bromance. And that soft boot and bromance made that whole situation go from bad to worse. So yeah, while all of that was going on, T. Nathan brings in Past the Trees Bro, or Retro Exodus. That guy was attacking the Fold for months because he started out as a Trump supporter, hardcore. He made at least 13 posts about me and I never even called for him. Calling me the B word or the witch on Matilda, all kinds of fun names. So I got tired of being attacked and shot back at him, and I did call him a burnt Pop-Tart. That was not okay, but I did do it. And everybody, including him, laughed about it. They thought it was the funniest thing. Like, people were like belly laughing about it, okay? So even though they laughed about it, and I've apologized to it, I've lost count how many times they still bring it up as a race card when they're mad at me. So against his better judgment and my relentless objection to this, he brought in Retro Exodus, Past the Trees Bro, and took him under his wing. I guess to convert him, I don't know. Whatever. He's been a problem child ever since. He is currently attacking Mia and indigenous people. So with all of this going on, you've got Vanessa over here screaming for help. You've got Mia over here screaming for help. You got some suspicious merch gear going on here. And then over here, you've got a problem child you're bringing into the fold. All in 1 year. So some of us girls here are on the sideline watching all this shit go down, right? Like we're waiting for our big leader, our king, to take action and do the right thing. We were waiting for him to publicly protect these women. And instead he posts his bromance with Lloyd. He nurtures the problem child. He lets Mia sink. And he's still capitalizing off of our platform. So to continue on, all this stuff's going on. Some of us ladies are sitting there with our mouths open like, wow. And our mouths drop even more when he calls Vanessa an internet mistress in the Discord room. We're like, what? And then talks about still bringing Lloyd back. It's like, what a slap in the face. And he double downs by posting a video with Lloyd talking about I'm keeping my brother. Another slap in the face. Like he was smacking the shit out of women for bringing any problem to him. Period. He's still doing it. So again, Mia quietly left the fold after all this stuff happened to her, after all that other stuff went down. Somewhere in there, I think Glam Melanin left, and I announced my departure in that room, and so did Aunt Callie. And original members of the fold are still walking away. So after we bounced, now it gets real interesting. There's a little side group over here that have been fangirling hard for the fold. And after us girls left, some people from this little tiny group here were able to join the fold. So they're getting T. Nathan's side of the story. And some of the men that are still there in the fold when we were there, side of the story. And the women that are still there when we were there, they're giving T. Nathan's side of the story. One of those ladies I still have the text from that concurred with mine and the other ladies who left side of the story. She likes to talk on both sides of her mouth, and she's protecting herself because she's involved with that merchandise of the fold. No, can't sacrifice that investment to protect women. But I digress. She's got us all blocked because she knows we will call her out on her lies, with receipts to prove it. Anyway, fast forward to January all the way up to now. You got this little fangirl fold group that's gotten involved with their stories from the beef that happened last year. And this little group is like a bunch of ants that feast on flesh down to the bone. Like the original fold was pretty badass at crunching down on people's platforms. But this little fangirl fold group, man, they have been tireless coming down on Mia, Vanessa, Glam Melanin, myself, and even Aunt Callie. And the original men from that fold keep gaslighting them to the point of life threats, doxing Indigenous and Black women. Like we, all the while making posts how he supports protecting women. They all have been saying that and not doing that. You've even exploited the women that are attacking Mia, Vanessa, myself, Glam Melanin, and Callie. Taz, Just Alicia, Cuban, you're being used. He's a puppet master. And Lady Gwen, as much as I very much dislike you for pandering to native TikTok, you're also being exploited. And LGBTQ, you are being exploited by the puppet master. You guys don't realize all this fighting, all it's doing is putting more money in that con artist's pocket. And you know how I know this? Because I have yet to see him boost you ladies' platforms as much as you have boosted his. But if you're okay with that thing, that's not my business. Do you? So to wrap up that whole 10-minute special I just did, I'm going to leave you with this. This beef does not have anything to do with anyone's race, doesn't have anything to do with Goddess Mia's business, doesn't have anything to do with Vanessa or anything like that. Those situations are smoke and mirrors. They're just the byproducts of the real issue. And I've stated multiple times what that issue is. But this person, this leader, knows he can Thanos this beef just like that. And he is literally choosing not to. He and the rest of those man babies do not care that any of us are getting hurt by this beef. They are protecting their money and their egos at all costs. Their own special interest is more important than the movement. They are not fighting for social justice. They are fighting for just us. And in my opinion, until they've gotten new and better leadership, the fold just needs to fold it up. So that's all I've got to say about that. You've got the tea. I don't care what you do with the tea. You can spill it, spit it, drink it, shit it. I don't care. I've spoken my truth. I hope to see a truce. I really do. But if you don't, keep making it money. Whatever, your choice. So anyway, wrapping this up, I just want to thank each and every one of my followers for supporting my page, supporting my art kits, whatever. You have humbled the hell out of me. I swear to God, I'm not crying. My time here is done. I want to work more out there than here. I'm tired. You're tired. Even the villains in this story are tired. And I know some of you guys are going to be like, she's using her privilege. She's leaving because it's hard. Poor white girl. And I probably would assume that too. But if I stay, little teenagers coming on here telling me to kill myself. Or I should just wait for a big man baby to weaponize their platform to attack mine again. I'd rather go back to the good old days when I was being attacked by racists. Honestly. To be honest with you, I need to learn more before I talk more about black folks, period. This has been a very humbling experience, to say the least. I thank you for teaching me, talking to me. Just thank you. And a special thank you to Lethal Lex. You have humbled and inspired me beyond words. And outside of this app, I'm going to live by your example. Gen Extra 95 out. And I know some of you guys are going to be like, she's using her privilege. She's leaving because
don't have nothing better to do. So after all this bullshit happened with Mikey and the company, I decided to get myself an LLC. For those who got merch, you do not need an LLC. It's expensive. If you want to get it, you can, but you don't need it. But anyway, after all this bullshit was happening, I decided to get an LLC to protect myself. And of course, I got to put my real name on it. Here comes Denise, aka Cuban, deciding to put my whole name on TikTok. Like, I didn't know you were going to do that, Denise. I knew Cyborg Grabby was going to do that shit, and I was hoping you were going to do that shit too. I just won $100, so thank you. So anyway, Denise goes ahead and puts my name out there. My name is Rodmere, but nobody calls me that. And then now you guys are trying to take out Mikey's criminal record and put it out here like I didn't know. Denise, I don't really understand why you talk about Mikey's record. You have robbery and drug charges on your background. You used to smoke crack, Denise. It's in that article that you have posted on your fucking page. I also like your pictures on that Sheen article and your Instagram. I also learned a lot about you through your sister Dawn. Mind the business that pays you. A group of white supremacists to come after me because I exposed a person who threw up a...
Click on the stitch, but this happened in December after I exposed a nurse who threw up a white power sign in her uniform. All these people wanted to unalive me. And today, Cuban D. Delight and Cyber Grabby just doxed my real name over and over and over again. Essentially giving these people enough information to maybe come unalive me. Now, like I said, if you come to my house, fuck around and find out. I'm going to sit here patiently waiting to see the multitude of videos from people concerned about doxing. Because they knew that putting my real name out here would be dangerous for me and the people that live in my home. Because I fight systemic racism. All this concern and they doxed me. If anything happens to me, the blood is on their hands.
This is fucking exhausting. Real quick, you cannot call it doxing when someone reveals your real name that you already have available and attached to your GoFundMe account that you still have up despite exceeding your goal.
You guys even know what a beef is? I think you understand what a beef is. But anyway, I'm not beefing with Britney at all. This whole mess started because of Britney. Because she did a transphobic, problematic video and everybody wanted me to drag her on TikTok. And because she was my friend, I didn't want to do that. So I talked her off the app. The video that you stitched is her supporting a person that was trying to destroy my business, which was crazy to me because I'm getting dragged all over TikTok because I supported her. That's the thing in this app, right? Black women don't get the support they're supposed to get. Or when we yell and scream that we don't get the support, we're the victims and all this other shit. Now, you had a conversation with Glam and you were supposed to be done with this, but apparently the beef between you and Vanessa is still going. Now it's trickling over here. I don't know you, but if you want to go back with Vanessa, go ahead. I'm not going to participate in this back and forth. Last video you get from me.
She chose to be kind because it made her happy. But she...
So I hear you're new to TikTok. And you just jumped right in, didn't you? There's a difference between confidence and narcissism. And for some reason, my confidence irritated your spirit enough to make this stupid video. And you thought you did something there, huh? I swear, some of y'all need to really get a fucking life. Now, is it problematic that you did this video? Not really. You were just looking for the views. Clout chasing is a thing on this app, and you learned real quick how to do it, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Well, I really hope nobody does to you what you just did to me. Because it's going to feel like shit when it happens to you. And trust me, videos like this will make it happen to you. Well, remember that diversity equals power. Black lives matter, always. Man, these people like to stay on my fucking page like crazy. I didn't say anything about the law when it came to giving out my name, Cuban. I said the consequences of giving out my name. That's what you didn't understand. Because see, I actually go after real racists on here. You don't. You go after allies who still have a heart. I go after real problematic racists that have weapons. See, while you here talking shit and being on my page all the time and taking my videos so that you can have content, I'm actually out here doing what I need to do and trying to make this world better. So it's not about the law. You're not going to jail for giving out my name. No, no, no. You're accomplice to whatever happens to me because you gave out my name. TikTok! I gave y'all 24 hours to prove your... Damn, desperation just oozes out of you. You couldn't get donations on your own, so you had to use me, who is a popular influencer on TikTok, to even have people come to your page. That's fucking crazy. But anywho, I'm going to tell you to stop using my fucking name. Stop using my GoFundMe because you do not have permission to use my GoFundMe or use my name to promote anything that you got going on. Again, I'm going to repeat. You do not have any permission to use my name, use my GoFundMe account, use my accounts on TikTok to promote your fucking shit. I did not give you permission. Continue on, and I'm going to have to use the avenues that I have to make sure that you stop. I really suggest you to move it along. You have a good day. And remember, diversity equals power.
Y'all wonder why shit keep going. You know, one thing I could say about myself and Cyber Rabbi is we haven't came up with one falsehood. We ain't changed no narrative. We've been consistent as fuck. Only pulled receipts. We ain't even called you too much out your name. But your people keep shit going. Now we want them permanently disappeared and blood and guts and all. So you trying to say that we talked about unliving them? You messy, nondescript motherfuckers need to sit down somewhere. Get your attention elsewhere. But, you know, it's a little too late because you got our attention now, boo. Y'all are so fucking weak and weird.
For those who got merch, you do not need an LLC. It's expensive. If you want to get it, you can, but you don't need it. But anyway, after all this bullshit was happening, I decided to get an LLC to protect myself. And of course, I gotta put my real name on it. Here comes Denise, aka Cuban, deciding to put my whole name on TikTok. Like, I didn't know you were gonna do that, Denise. I knew Cyborg Grabby was gonna do that shit, and I was hoping you were gonna do that shit too. I just won $100, so thank you. So anyway, Denise goes ahead and puts my name out there. My name is Rodmere, but nobody calls me that. And then now you guys are trying to take out Mikey's criminal record and put it out here like I didn't know. Denise, I don't really understand why you talk about Mikey's record. You have robbery and drug charges on your background. You used to smoke crack, Denise. It's in that article that you have posted on your fucking page. I also like your pictures on that Sheen article and your Instagram. I also learned a lot about you through your sister, Dawn. Mind the business that pays you on TikTok. Like, I didn't know you were going to do that, Denise.
Make sure you guys check out the original. Rodmere. Come on, man. Everybody already knows my motherfucking name. Kicking It 101, your racist troll, has motherfuckers said my name every day for fucking 2.5 months because she's obsessed with me for you. Not only that, you just said that yours is on the LLC. That's not called doxing. That's public information for anybody when it comes to a business. As far as my record, yeah, I'm a crackhead. I sure the fuck am. With 21.5 years sober. Yeah. Let's not forget that Mikey was trying to shame me for my past. Right? When he has one himself. Yeah. What a hypocrite. Thank you for highlighting and shouting me out from my magazine. But you need to know there's books and motherfucking movies coming out about me. It's no secret. But talking to my sister, reaching out to my people, that was classic. Keep trying, bitch.
To January all the way up to now. You got this little fangirl fold group that's gotten involved with their stories from the... But this little fangirl fold group, man, they have been tireless coming down on Mia, Vanessa, Glam Melanin, myself, Just Alicia, Cuban. You're being used. He's a puppet master.
First of all, I've never mentioned Glam Melanin in a day of my fucking life. Don't know nothing about her. 2, I wasn't around January. I still don't know anything about January. This shit has been about me, myself, and I. I don't rock with nobody. I'm not part of the motherfucking fold. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. And I just recently met T. Nathan when he was trying to get me to stop and cease fire with Vanessa and Mia. So what the fuck are you talking about? Stop making up shit. Y'all weird.
Cuban D Delight and Cyber Grabby just doxed my real name.
Mia, you're a fucking weirdo. You can't dox public information. Number 1, saying a first name only is not doxing. You sound like you're losing it. Something is seriously wrong with you. Yeah. It's on your license for your business, which has to be public record by law. So, I don't know how saying your first name is doxing. That's weird. But I'm going to let you keep reaching. Okay, boo? Weird. Is that what you say? That's weird. Weird.
Denise, you should really stop talking about people's intellect and their comprehension levels, because obviously your comprehension level is low for a person that has a degree in social work. It's really weird. See, when you put somebody's information out there, i.e. their name, knowing that there are people that are trying to unalive them, that's considered doxing. And if you don't believe me, check the Florida statute on it, especially since they added cyberstalking to harassment. But also in California, they have very interesting laws on cyberstalking. I swear people out here think I'm unintelligent because I'm not sitting here trying to boast my extensive vernacular. But I digress. You should really be careful what you post on TikTok. You never know who saves videos. Have a good day, Denise. God, the lies that come out of that red beard man. I was not thrown out of the fold, you jackass. I left. I just stopped going into the Discord. I stopped communicating with you guys. I left. God is really showing. I left. Thrown out of the fold. Fuck out of here. Do you just wake up in the morning to lie, T. Nathan? Please. I get thrown out of shit. I left. With your corny ass misogyny bullshit. You ain't got thrown out of the fold. No, the fuck I didn't. Stop lying. You're like 57 years old. Can you stop? You're too grown for this bullshit.
Good morning, Pride, or good afternoon. I just woke up. I was up late. I got a lot of messages from a lot of people. And don't worry about me. I'm good. Yeah, I know yesterday they doxed my name, but that's okay. Because like I said, if anybody comes to my house, fuck around and find out. But I'm getting a lot of messages and intel from people, but some of them are conservative people. So that's a little weird. I wonder why conservatives are now trying to dox people's names and give them to me. I don't know if I could trust it, but I always like intel, and I always like to keep things right in my pocket. Well, anywho, I'm drinking my morning covfefe. Tell me what you guys are doing. Like, comment, stitch, duet. If you would like some merch, please go to goddessmia.com. It's a cloudy day in Florida, but it's probably going to be hot most of the day. So tell me what's going on in your neck of the woods. I got a lot of intel and messages to go through, so I'll be busy most of the day. Good morning, good afternoon, Brad. Somebody's information out there, i.e. their name, knowing that there are people that are trying to unalive them, that's considered doxing. And if you don't believe me, check the Florida statute.
Say that you're a hater about someone else's education without saying that you're a hater. Number one, yeah, sorry about that. I'm more than a fucking social worker, though. As far as the law, I know the law very well. Guess you forgot to research that part. Damn. Oh, as far as doxing, yeah, public information isn't doxing. I don't know nothing about your personal life or who threatened you or didn't threaten you, because I've never followed your raggedy ass. Not only that, who doxed who? Considering your white racist troll has been doxing me for the last 2 months and putting it out there and tagging you in it so you were aware of it. And did you know I have serious death threats in real life because I'm a real activist, not on TikTok. So I guess thank you for pointing it out that it's illegal in your state. I'll look into that.
Told us out to save yourselves. It's a combination of our own people and conservatives. Sabiana was gunning for you before any of this happened. He was gunning for all of us.
Yep.
And we saw that. I have receipts on Sabiana.
Mm-hmm.
So with the combination of the two reporting an account, it's going to come down.
Exactly.
It has nothing to do with one particular creator. The power to do that, it's a combination of our own people and conservatives. Sabiana was gunning for you before any of this happened. He was gunning for
Mia.
What? You called her? What the fuck is wrong? Yo, y'all, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all calling people her sister? Really? Then she's a transphobe and a homophobe. Let me tell you something. I defended you in the beginning. I did. The first person I talked to out everybody is Cuban Delight. I did. I defended you in the beginning. I mean, I made a video, I did all that, but I defended you in the beginning. Until Cuban told me the whole thing that was going on. And it's your fucking pride. It's the members in your pride. This is some sick shit. You do not call somebody sister, their uncle, whatever. You don't call anybody's fucking name. You do not know what the fuck type of relationship they have on the outside. Whew.
Bob Locke, this you? The famous words of TikTok. Yeah, bitch, that's you. Your lonely motherfucking raggedy white ass is so fucking lonely that you wanted to insinuate that I'm a pedophile? Bitch, fuck you, fuck that pride, and fuck that bitch ass hoe standing in the background. You bitches need to understand who you playing with. Alright, Bob. We see you, bitch.
This message is for, what's her name? Starts with a P. Oh, Penelope. Penelope, last name is Love. Why are you telling people to put spells on me? You like to put some returns on me? That don't even make any sense because you're the one that put me in the jar to hex me, you remember? So if you put a return, then it's going to just go back to you because you're the one that initiated the whole thing. Stop telling people to put spells on me, okay? Because there's rules and regulations to this shit. And the people you talking to understands the rules and regulations to this shit. This thing on Witch Talk where you just go and ask people to put spells on other people online, That's real new to me. I never seen that before. What's going on? Why you asking for help? Shit ain't working?
Y'all been working hard. Got me and Rabbi. Band, huh? Me and Rabbi at the same time. I know, you didn't do it, right? You guys don't have the power to do that. Right? Watch this video, and I'll be right back.
Our own people and conservatives. Sabiana was gunning for you before any of this happened. He was gunning for all of us.
Yeah.
And we saw that. I have receipts on Sabiana.
Mm-hmm.
So with the combination of the two reporting an account, it's going to come down. And it has
Exactly.
nothing to do with one particular creator. The power to do that, it's a combination of our own people and conservatives.
You mad? Or not?
My question, Tristan, was where were you when I was getting harassed for 2 months? Where were you? Because I never had a problem with you. Ever. I thought we were cool. Yeah, you were in the fold, but I didn't fuck with you. You didn't fuck with me. We were cool. So where was all that, hey, Mia, I support you. All these people are attacking you for nothing. People are attacking you because you didn't want to attack someone on TikTok. Where was that energy? You want me to call off people? Where the fuck were you when I was getting attacked? This is what I'm talking about. Everybody wants me to be held accountable for everybody else, like I can control my followers and what the fuck they say. But while I was getting attacked, you sat in your little corner quiet. And I thought we were actually friends. Apparently we were not. I'm getting dragged because I didn't want to drag Brittany. And you want to tell me to hold people accountable? You hold them accountable. You handle it. Mia is done.
Apologize! And Chaz, take that video down! Yeah, you didn't think I know? It's not hard to find people. Tell her that. Apologize for that stupid crap you did, Cuban. I know a lot more about you than you think I do.
Man, these people like to stay on my fucking page like crazy. I didn't say anything about the law when it came to giving out my name, Cuban. I said the consequences of giving out my name. That's what you didn't understand.
Because they dumb her now, shit. I want to know why she keep comparing herself to Nicki Minaj and her cult is the Barbs. At least Nicki Minaj has talent and can actually shed tears when she's fake crying. The Barbs gave us Lil Nas X. All Rodmir's given us is a D-list white supremacist version of the Injustice League. She spent all that time trying to dox you and your family members, making threats, trying to weaponize her people, send a white supremacist to dox me, try to put you and your family members in danger, me and my daughter in danger, and all we had to do was remind them that the streets fucks with us, and the goons is always on standby if somebody want to pull up. Now they crying, oh, they threatened me. All they're full of is lies, hypocrisy, and more shit than a Thanksgiving turkey. Don't worry though, she'll have another meltdown when her follower count drops too low, and those merch sales almost vanish.
You know, baby girl, I'm bringing the pack.
Merry Christmas, Happy Yule, and I was thinking about what you said there, and I think that we should be called the Pride. I mean, because we are some proud-ass bitches, and we all know that in the Lions world, the women do most of the work anyway. And I feel like, as somebody who backs women of color, to have that, you know, foundation in Africa, as all of us come from Africa and that whole Eve gene, I think we should be the Pride. What do you think? Ooh, and that one thing where, like, all of the racists always take everything from everybody, I just thought about the fact that they call themselves the Proud Boys. If we threw in the fact that we were the Pride, it might fuck with them a little more. I love fucking